Welcome to episode 9 of Houseki no Kuni. Last time, Phos got some pretty incredible golden arms, but Antarcticite was taken away anyway. So, I have no idea where we're going from here, but I'm excited to find out. So, we're going to watch the episode and then talk about it at the end of the video, so let's go ahead for now and click play in 3, 2, 1, play. Yep, Antarcticite getting taken out. And if it wasn't bad enough here, we were given Phos this power-up with the opportunity to save her. A glimmer of hope, and then it didn't work out anyway. Congo blames himself. And just look at her face. Not even all the cracks, just the expression. She's chipped in a lot of places all over. Things are just going to be bad. I don't know if we're going to stay in winter, if we're going to cut to when the other gems wake up and find out what happened. I don't know what Phos is going to do. Dealing with these arms, dealing with what she must be feeling for all this. Sucks. It's a bad situation. None of the other gems know that Phos didn't hibernate, obviously. So they might just be angry at her for doing something that foolish. Although that's what she's wanted recently. She's wanted them to be angry at her and acknowledge her mistakes and not take the blame themselves. It's just made her feel worse, so I don't know. Spring. Okay, we're getting back to warmth, more frequent Lunarian attacks. Everybody's gonna be back. So for the rest of winter, has Phos been out there doing Antarcticite's job? She got a haircut. She looks like a totally different person. Look at her face. I don't know how much... I guess that was still relatively early on in winter, and we've skipped ahead a little bit. Look at her. She looks so stern. The haircut, wielding a weapon. You know, she's got the arms. They look good. On the heels there, she seems to know what she's doing. Is she gonna fight the Lunarians by herself? Holy shit. Look at her face! Oh my god, she's a totally different person. Just didn't even give a shit. And that's... Oh my god, she's so much stronger. Look at her! She's totally deadpan. Whoa! And then, oh my god, that's so cool. Like, it sucks that this has happened to her and that she's become this way, but the power-up itself is awesome. Oh my god! She's like the strongest one now. She doesn't even have to try! She just rose up there, is protected the entire time, gets up there and just like... She's like the strongest. Hey, he still had to help. It's not perfect. Okay, it's not perfect. I don't know if she can run as fast anymore as she used to with her new legs because of how heavy the arms are. But clearly she's gotten so much stronger. Yeah, it's not perfect. She still has training to do. Like, oh my god, they're gonna wake up and be like, what in the world could have possibly happened? Holy shit. They are gonna be more surprised than me because they don't know it. Oh man. And I'm sure he. Uh, yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so it's spread throughout her, as we saw. Yeah, she can't fully handle it still. He knows, like, all the ways that she's changed. He must feel weird about it. God damn, what a shift in character in so many ways. Whoa. This is, this is massive. No, you can't be thinking that way. I don't even know what to say anymore. Now they've got little tiny pieces of her. Unfortunately, is that a foot? You want them to bring up, you want them to come with pieces of her or other gems. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, if they bring back pieces of the gems in their weapons, it's a chance for them to reclaim those pieces. So the hair can be used as the body as well. But of course, you've got the gold, the platinum and gold, coursing through her. That's so cool. I love the way that just the biology of these things is used in this show. How creative the author clearly is. Is this a hallucination? What's happening? Yeah, this is not happening. She's just tired. She's seeing shit. But yeah, incorporating the gems into the way these characters work and everything. It's super creative. Yeah, she went to sleep. Dream. Does he only have one pair of clothes? He has one set of robes? Yeah, apparently so. She's just got the goddamn gum fruit, but also it's gold. Goddamn. Sometimes it seems that way. It's already the halfway mark of 2019. We're already in June. And it's like, what the hell happened? Oh, the golden tears. A defect. From ancient organisms. Alright. Wakey wakey. I can't wait to see their reaction to this shit. All these, I know they're not actually girls, but like, I mean, they sure do look like it, and I mean, they're all just half naked here. Just saying. Just pointing it out. That's the first thing you notice? Yeah, there you go. And your face. Yeah, she's totally different now. Okay, I don't know how many of them she forgot, but Cinnabar is one of them. Morganite? I don't know which one that is. It was pink. She doesn't remember Cinnabar. That was like her entire character motivation. And it's gone. Morganite might be that one over there on the right. Who we saw pretty early on in the show. Fos. Well, there was a box of gold. It ate me. Yeah, right? They are in shock. God damn. Bort is like trying to protect Diamond. Or they're hiding behind her. See? Flowers. They're all terrified. Okay, we're covering... I really like the way the legs looked. But we're covering them up with powder to make them look normal, but I'm gonna keep the arms that way. Their reactions made her like, I guess this is the least I could do. Yeah, it's impressive. They're not gonna blame her. They're not angry with her. They're just blown away by this. Hi. I guess these are the summer outfits. God. So she's bigger. She's like taller. They're just playing with her. Yeah, I don't know about the gloves. Oh my god. She made a goddamn gold clone. Don't say that as you swing a sword. Holy shit, she's Spider-Man too. She's Fos, holy shit. No. She can she can stop impacts as she's falling. She can like superhero punch the ground. Everybody wants to fuck with her new gold. I mean, this is like one of the most massive power-ups I've ever seen, I think. In terms of what she could do before to what she can do now. Like, it's big. Oh yeah, she's into the Lunarians. Help me, Sensei. I love all of them lined up like that with all the colored hair. That's one reason I worry about reading the manga. I don't know if I'd be able to. I mean, sometimes you can tell them apart. They look different enough in some cases. But a lot of the distinction is in the color of the hair. What will Cinnabar think about this change? Goddamn. In some ways, he probably does, being the only one who knows all the shit that he knows. Look at them all like little kids. They pick me up next. Mm-hmm. It would have been interesting if she just completely didn't remember anything about Cinnabar. But then, like, everything that we've been working towards would have all been for nothing. Like, all the time she spent worrying about it, so I get it. Yeah, at this point, she's like, it's not priority right now, really. He There's just too much love from all the gems. Oh my god. You know, it sucks to not see the old foes who would have reacted like, look guys, I got this amazing power, isn't it amazing? But now she's just like, yeah. No. Yeah. Be careful what you wish for. Hey. Don't worry, guys. I got it. After what happened last time. Let me repay you. That's insane. So, watch yourself. Is this a normal one? Yep. Maybe? Seems like it was. Looking right into it is dangerous. Also, pay attention. But she's fine. Damn. I heard a crack. To the two arms. Oh. Damn it. That is such a huge change. I want to keep watching. I want to see what else happens. I want to see where it goes. That didn't feel like a full episode. Well, shit. So, let's talk about it. Alright, episode 9. Wow. I never know where this show is going. And I mean, I knew she was going to feel horrible about what happened. She's going to feel guilty and depressed more than ever before. It's all been piling on top of her, and I knew this was just going to be a whole nother level, because this time somebody did actually get taken away. But I didn't expect this. We cut ahead quite a bit of time. It's to the end of winter now, and there's been enough time for her to start getting the hang of these arms, and she's essentially just an entirely different person in the way she behaves and her strength. It's insane. Let's just talk about the strength first. With the golden arms, they're incredible. Like, it's one of the craziest power-ups I've ever seen. Going from being able to do basically nothing to this. To watch her just have the gold come out, raise her up to the Lunarians, shield out to protect her, just goes right up to him, bam. Like, oh my god! She's practically the strongest one! She's not perfect yet. She needs more battle awareness, more experience. You know, Congo saves her from that one. But that was cool, too, seeing a Lunarian, like, by itself. They're always in groups. They're always on their clouds. Even, like, when they were at Congo, there were so many of them together. But to see just, like, one, like, falling through the air by itself was weird. But, you know, she went and finished it off and everything. And it's not perfect. She still needs to work on balance and proper use of these arms. She's not as fast as she was because of the weight of the arms, but she doesn't need to be. That's interesting that you give her this seemingly power-up where we're like, oh, she's going to be real fast now. She's going to be a kicky person. And then it's like, no, just forget about that. We get this, which is incredible. Just the stretchiness and the branchingness and the shapes and the shields and the grappling onto stuff and going up onto the ceiling and making a whole clone of herself. Like, so much that she can do with it. It's insane. But with great power comes great solitude. Be careful what you wish for. You're out there able to fight now. But at what cost? She feels horrible. She is out there overworking herself as the new winter person, not sleeping, not resting. Doesn't feel like she deserves to. Don't know if she could, even if she wanted to. She has nightmares about Antarcticite. She says she closes her eyes and sees her. Feels like she can't face her. She's got just like shards of her that looks like her foot that she's got in this bowl. She feels terrible about what happened. She's depressed and feels guilty and is just completely deadpan. And it's crazy for the voice actress, not just for the character. Thinking back about old Phos, bubbly, happy Phos, and now this, all of a sudden, it was so massive. It was so surprising, but it makes perfect sense. And I figured something like this would be coming, but so quickly and so massively was insane. And just to think about the voice actress, like I assume it's the same one, the voice she's been doing this whole time, and now to suddenly act so differently is absolutely crazy. And I was so excited to see all the other gems wake up and find out what happened. You know, none of them are angry at her, blaming her for Antarcticite, which, I mean, I understand. But I wonder if that actually would have made her feel better. That was one of the issues that we've had up to now, nobody blaming her for things that she felt she should be blamed for. But they really focus on all the crazy changes that have happened to Phos, because for them to wake up and see this, they've known Phos for 300 years, and she's just been useless, and then they wake up and this. The different hair, she's bigger. The gold arms are insane. Her personality is totally different, and I love the way they were all interacting with her. Poking her, prodding her, pulling on her, trying to tear her apart, put her back together. They want to dissect her. Red Barrel's trying to make new clothes, because how are you going to do that? How do you make gloves for her? We've got powder over the legs now, which I was kind of disappointed about, because I like the way those legs look, but with the gold arms, I guess that's enough, and the powder over the legs is fine. Powder over all the other crack spots, because, like I said, it's not perfect. She's not totally capable of using this. Like, the creativity, though, is so amazing with the way gems have been incorporated into these characters, and the creativity of their biology and the way they work and everything in this world works. For the author to just come up with this is so cool. Like, the way that the gold and platinum, the alloy, has spread throughout her body to support the weight of the arms. And so every time she uses them, it does cause cracks in her. And it can leak out a little bit. So it's not perfect. She's got to have this powder covering all these cracks all the time. I wonder how much of the personality change is because of that. Like, in general, we've just talked about losing memories by losing pieces of yourself, but it would stand to reason that it would be more than that. It would be pieces of who you are. And of course, your memories make up a big part of that, but I'm sure, like, most of her big change here is just because of what she went through, but I wonder if also losing so many pieces has contributed to that at least a little bit as well. And of course, it leaks out of her eyes as well. These golden tears. They aren't literally tears, but they're meant to be that. And it's so interesting to hear Congo say, like, that's a defect of an ancient organism. That's something humans used to do, and it's considered a defect. Expressing a human emotion, showing this humanity, is something where we've grown past. And for folks to note how fast winter came and went, how fast times change, how fast living things seem to change, is obviously so true, and not something she or most of the gems have ever really had to deal with or pay attention to, because they do not change. Until now, she is having to go through all this incredible change and really understand what it's like to be a living organism and become more and more like one as the series goes. She can even sort of cry now, in a way. I wonder why the Lunarians right now aren't sending any more of their new special Lunarians. It's just the normal ones. Phos keeps hoping it'll be the new ones, so she can hope to get some of those pieces of gems back, specifically Antarcticite, if they make anything out of her, and she'll just go right up to one and just right in front of it and look down inside of it. She doesn't give a shit. It's crazy. I love some of Congo's joking around when he's like, you all line up to play with Phos. And he just had to reiterate several times that it was a joke, because they couldn't tell coming from him. And him picking up Jade, and them all being like, me next, like they're just these little kids and he's their dad. And that's just adorable. And asking him if he's lonely, and him not really answering, because, I mean, he's got all of these gems here, but they're on such a different level from him. He knows so much that they don't know. Like, there's such a disconnect, not to them, but definitely to him, that I wonder how he feels about it. I'm sure he feels lonely in a way. I don't totally know what Bort is feeling. I loved when, I don't know if she stood in front of Daya. I think Daya went behind her, and that other one too, because they were all scared of Fos at first. But I don't know exactly what Bort is thinking when she's looking at Fos and examining her. I don't know if it's worry about not being the strongest anymore, or just worry for Fos, realizing what this strength might do, because as someone who's so strong herself, maybe she has felt isolation for that, and so maybe she worries about that for Fos too. As for Fos's memories, none really seem to be affected, which is weird. Like, your entire legs, your entire arms, so many other chip pieces. Like, she seems to know most of all the things she's ever known. Like, the only significant things she seems to have ever forgotten were Jade, unlucky girl, and just the conversation she had with Ventricosis. We haven't really seen any more specific examples of things that she's forgotten. It seems at first like she's forgotten Cinnabar, which was a huge oh shit moment, because that's like her entire character motivation. What do we do now? But then later in the episode, that seems to not be the case. She, I guess, was just tired, and all the shit that she was going through and had to focus on, all the stress and everything, she just wasn't thinking right. It made her entirely forget about Cinnabar and what she had decided that she was going to do. As important to her as that was, she basically forgot about it entirely. But she even says herself, like, this can't be my problem right now. I got my own shit. I got a lot to worry on. I got other priorities. She goes and tells Cinnabar, hey, I'm still working on trying to get work for you. I'm making good progress. And she's like, oh, she could totally see through that lie. But yeah, seems there she cooled down, took some time, and was like, oh yeah, of course, Cinnabar. Seems like she does remember her. At first I wasn't sure, like, did somebody else tell her what she had been doing for Cinnabar, and then she pretended to remember, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It seems like she just had a momentary lapse there, and she does remember, which it would be super shocking and interesting if she didn't remember Cinnabar, but also, like, again, that's her main thing. It would definitely work in making this development in her character even crazier. It would just make her even more different than she was before. But, you know, all that time that we've spent with her wondering how to help Cinnabar, if that was just gone entirely and she doesn't even know who Cinnabar was, I understand why they wouldn't do that. Can't wait to see what happens, as always, and where Fos goes. This was so surprising. Just looking back on the way she used to be now is just crazy. The hair being cut off to be incorporated into the body, so many cool details like that, but it just continues to get pushed out as the alloy leaks through, and stuff like that. Again, just the fact that that keeps happening makes me think, is she going to change even more? It's mostly an attitude thing, something going on in her head, but still, I also have to worry about the physical aspect. Also, some, in a way, fan service with all the gems waking up, seeing their half-naked bodies, which is, I don't know, like, I don't know, whatever. What? I'm floundering. I'm floundering. End the video. I can't wait to see what happens next and where we go from here. There's only 3 more. It's gonna suck when it's over, because there's gonna be more material that hasn't been adapted yet, and that's bad. But thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought of the episode. We can talk about it more in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel. New episode of Land of the Lustrous every Saturday. Check out the Discord if you want to come hang out and talk some more, and the Patreon if you want to support my channel and get early videos. Those links are in the description below. So thank you guys, and I will see you in the next one.